today's video, we're going to go through probability and statistics. These normally sort of go hand in hand, and you might be asked the probability based on the number of students type of thing after being asked to sort of summarize a class size. So probability, which is P of X, which is just what's called, is the number of outcomes we want over total number of outcomes. So say if there's 16 students and 6 of them play football, what's the probability they play football? It's going to be 6 over 16. Then the possible number of outcomes is the number of outcomes to the power of the number of trials. So say we have win, lose, or draw, that's 3 outcomes, and there's 5 matches, it's going to be 3 to the power of 5 is the possible number of outcomes. It just sort of saves you time than writing out all the different ways. Going on to statistics, the mean is going to be the sum of the numbers over the amount of numbers. The mode is the most common. How I sort of remember it is MO, MO. The median is the middle, MED, MID. That's sort of how I remember it. So the median, you have to arrange the numbers either from highest to lowest or lowest to highest. Looking at mid-interval, we have an example here where it's the marks on a test, and then we have a class size of 24, and that's how they're split. So to do the mid-interval value, you take the number in between these two values here. So the number in the middle will be 12.5, and then for our next one, it'll be 37.5. Next one will be 62.5, and then final 87.5. To find the mid-interval mean, we will take our number of students and multiply it by our mid-interval value, and then put that over the total number of students. So here we'll have 2 times 12.5 plus 4 times 37.5 plus 10 times 62.5 plus 8 times on 87.5. And that is all over 24, which is our class size. That's 2 plus 4 plus 10 plus 8. And that will give us a mean value of 62.5. That's the mark value. Our median, so since there's 24 students, 12 is our median value. So we're looking for our 12th student. Here's our second student, here's our 6th student, and then our 16th student happens here. So our 12th student, which is our middle value because it's 24 students, happens within here. So I'd just say it's within this box here. So I just say it's our mid-interval value. So 62.5. As long as you put a value within 50 to 75, they'll give it to you. And then since it's the 12th student and there's 16 total students up until that point, as long as it's like above our mid-interval, you're sort of fine. For the range, Josh is going to be our top minus our bottom. So it's going to be 100 minus 0. So our range is 100. That's sort of an easy example there, but it's just the top value minus our bottom value. Moving on to our graphs, we have a histogram. And the important thing about a histogram is that all the lines are touching. There's no gap. And this is handy because of mid-interval values. You're able to sort of line out like that. For a pie chart, all we do is we take the number of, say, students in this case in the 0 to 25 bracket and put it over the total number of students and multiply it by 360. That'll give us 30 degrees. Do that for the rest of them and then make sure it all adds up to 360 degrees just to make sure you're right. And then when you're laying it out, you do your first horizontal line, I like to do, so this line here. And then I place my protractor down, go up 30 degrees. You normally mark it out here and then connect that dot to the center of the circle. And then make sure you just put your degrees in there and also what it represents, because there's no point in having just degrees and not saying which is what. For our stem and leaf, we have our center down the middle and then our sort of leaves that they call it. So to read this value here would be 1 and 9, so 19. This value here would be 2 and 7, so 27. So that's sort of how you read them. Statistics and probability, as said previously, there's only so many questions they can ask, so if you sort of do a few, you'll get really used to them, and it's easy marks in an exam. So I'd make sure to give these a go, and there's plenty of examples in past papers.